There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome to another Random DOS Game Show, and today we're looking at Premier Manager 2. Isn't that lovely? Now, this is a distinctly British game, and I have played it. I have played it a lot in the past. Lonnie, who should we take charge of? And this is one of the cool things about Premier Manager. You start at the bottom rung. You're right at the bottom. Let's go with Bath City, because why not? And hit continue. And you have the option to play with another person, which is nice, you know? If it would load, that would be nice. There we go. Took a while. So, this is your main Premier Manager screen, but it's not. What happened there was that I entered the game and then it was like, bumped me into one of those menus. So, this is your classic sort of 90s management screen. For those who follow the show, you'll know that I've already looked at Premier Manager 1. This is essentially a slightly updated version. That's it, you know? There's not much else to it. So I'm gonna quickly run through, we'll have a quick match, we'll have some fun, and then I'll leave it, you know? So, you have the option to buy players, and as you can see, oh, there's Teddy Sheringham for Tottenham. You can have a look at that player. Let's have a look. It's been a while since I played this. I think you have to scout the player, do you? You can continue. Yeah, we don't have a scout. So in order to look at the player and see his stats and so on, we'd have to actually get a scout in. So we can't do much here at the minute, because we're Bath City in the conference. This is a fun bit. You can build up your ground and improve it and stuff, but obviously it's quite costly. No undersoil heating for us. half £1,000,000. Don't think we've quite enough there. You know, that's to do us for the season. So it's like, yeah, let's spend all of that on undersoil heating for our complete clunkers of players. This is another fun bit. What you have here is the advertising boards. Football pitches all have them, you know, advertising boardings on the sidelines for people to stare at. And there are usually two options. You can have this sort of option here, Martin Enterprises, which will give us a lump sum of £3,800 to have their board for 14 weeks. Alternatively, you can have somebody pay you weekly. So it really depends how you want the money to come in as a football manager. Do you want a big old lump sum at the start where you can, you know, make the most and take advantage of the transfer, market before the season starts? Or do you want a steady sort of trickle of cash to offset your player wages? It's fun. Here's our squad of nobodies. That is not filling us with confidence. So you'll notice here there are a series of statistics, and they're further detailed on the side here. Not much to say really. I mean, your defenders need to be good at tackling. They need to be aggressive, good fitness, yada yada yada. Fitness in general is how match fit they are, and that can go up and down depending on the season. Midfielders, you want good passers in midfield, and then up front you want somebody with good shooting statistics. It's a very, very simplified version of what you now have in the Football Manager series, which has come to dominate the genre. And you can also change tactics and so on and so forth, you know, and also query about who we're going to face next. And you'll also see this a lot This is Premier Manager's way of determining the statistical ability. And you have fair, good, very good. I think you have outstanding, superb, outstanding, exceptional, and the ultimate. It didn't give you an exact number. So you can see our attack is slightly better than them. But their midfield, actually our attack's the same as us. I was looking at the wrong thing. Turns out our goalkeeper is a difference maker. But I don't know about that. You can load save games. That'll stop the music apparently. You can look at the club history, you know, see what you've been doing, see what leagues you've won and what's what. And of course you can do the Harry Redknapp thing. You can pick up the phone and you can get chatting to people. Youth team coach. We don't have one. Scout. We don't have one. Physio. We don't have one. I think we have a distinct lack of staff here. So if we call the job centre, nobody's picking up. There we go. So there we are. There's a whole pile of people who are all looking for jobs, and you can employ them and say, hey, come join us. And they've got similar ratings. So just a little fun with the phone. There's your table, win, loss, draw records, who's in form, you know, various bits and bobs. And you kind of expect this all from a management sim at this point, you know. What else we got here? All the various championships that you can go for. You'll not see us in the Champions Cup. Bath City will not be making an appearance in the Charity Shield, apparently. And here you have the various options that you can set in the game. So what you're looking at, essentially, is, you know the way modern games, they tend to patch things up and release, like, seasonal updates and so on and so forth? Well, this is almost like a seasonal update of the original Premier Manager. It's like they've added and refined bits and pieces, and they've improved it. There's the Vidi printer with the results and news and so on. You'll get information from there. That's always fun. I remember I signed a player. It was a big money signing, and the Vidi printer came up, and it said, the player has been injured. And I was like, no, here we go. Turns out the player hadn't just been injured. He had been forced to retire due to the injury. So I'd spent all this money on him, and he was gone. And that was it. I was like, you know, swings and roundabouts. Here's all your expenditures, and you can ask for a loan and all that jazz. You know, it's all about balancing the books, you know. And I've skimmed, is what I've done. I've skimmed over everything, but you know, let's go and let's go to the match. So friendlies, yeah, we don't have any fixtures, by the looks of things. When's our fixture? When are we playing? No match. So you can look up details of other matches here that have happened. Keep an eye on people, if you really want. So we could schedule a friendly match, couldn't we? Maybe. Still on week 1 apparently. Charity Shield. Man United beat Arsenal. Dion Dublin scored twice. Okay. And there we go. Our little Vidi printer has popped up with some information. The directors have given £3,010 to charity. Why? I needed that money. And then all the various transfers and stuff that have been going on. Yep, I should have organised a friendly. I wanted to show you the match engine. Let's see. It's about remembering now. And I don't remember how to do this. Yeah. Super exciting Premier League action coming soon. So, can I remember where our fixtures were? Probably not. There's the timetable. So, Saturday the 2nd is the first conference game. So usually you'd have your pre-season friendlies all posted in here. But we're on week 2. And Lawney Conference League. Altrincham versus Bath City. Or is it Altrincham? Whatever. Let's do it. So I clear that. Okay, out of the way. Cool. And we'll head into our game engine. And you'll see it's very rudimentary. You can see where the ball is at the top. But there's also fun little things at the bottom there. And it'll tell you what's going on and where the ball is, the time, what sort of day it is, and so on. And apparently Altrincham have really put a bit of hurting on us here. But nothing our keeper can't handle. So this is it. This is the height of things. There should be a way. I remember there was a way in Premier Manager to speed things along. You can hit space to sub apparently. Don't want to make a sub. I want to speed things up. There we go. Yes. So that was a bit fast. 1-1 apparently, and we've had a player injured. So that's no good. Smart, I guess. Come on. How can we do that now? Is it the right click? Yes, it's right click to make the substitution. I don't think he was a defender, but you know, at this level, does it really matter? So we'll speed things along to Ultra and have it resolve itself. And you can see the height of things, really, you know. Not much going on. Oh, 2-1. Not a shocker, since I didn't even look at the tactics or the lineup or anything. I was just like, go on out there and do what you do usually, you know, it'll be fine. And that's full time. We lost. And that's Premier Manager 2. Who would I recommend it to? Absolutely nobody. And you're probably like, well, James, that's kind of harsh. Why would you recommend it to nobody? And I say that because Premier Manager 3 Deluxe exists. And much like how Premier Manager 2 rendered Premier Manager obsolete, Premier Manager 3 Deluxe renders the whole kit and caboodle obsolete, and all the future titles as well. Like they kept refining and they kept improving this formula, and it's a very addictive formula. Trust me, it might not look like much, but it can be. You can lose hours of your life, days of your life, weeks of your life, etc., etc. to this genre and to this game. Yeah, Premier Manager 3 Deluxe was a game that I spent thousands of hours on, and Premier Manager 2 ended up being a dusty CD hidden away somewhere, lost to the mists of time because of it. but it's an entertaining little management game, and it shows you the sort of simplistic and amusing roots of the genre, and it can be quite fun to play. But again, there's nothing that 2 can offer you that 3 can't do better. And if you like me talking about football games in particular, I have come across a few, and if you want to see me play other genres, there are hundreds of other videos on my channel. Feel free to take a look, and if you like what you see, for some reason, subscribe. And that's full time from me.